So I've been taking this mindset that we are already whole. And what I mean by that is you see all the time in TV shows, in movies, the boy is always seeking the girl or vice versa, or boy seeking boy, whatever, that they're chasing that relationship. And it's always the happy ending, oh, they got the boy, they got the girl of their dreams. And the whole time they're saying, you complete me, you make me who I am. And it's just brainwashing us. I was under the illusion too that this is the case, that we need someone else, we need other people in our lives to make us whole. And I do think that social relationship is important to our happiness and whatnot, but it shouldn't contribute to our sadness if we are alone. So you see, they're saying you complete me, you make me whole, and what that's saying is that you are not already whole, that you are less than something that you really are, that you're a part of something, but we're so much more than that. It's just so clear that being alone and being by ourselves, we're not less than who we really are. And it's a limited belief, thinking that, or it's a limiting belief rather, thinking that this reliance upon someone else is contributing to our happiness. And no, it's just those feelings that we get from being around those people, the sensations, the thoughts, and when those people leave our lives in one way or another, they go to another room, they leave the building, you break up with each other, one of them passes away, those people still live on through the sensations that we feel, that happiness or that sadness. And it's important to realize that continuum of existence is always in effect, that we're never truly alone. But it's totally okay to be alone at the same time. And in fact, it's probably better, it's equally, if not more important, to be alone and to be one's own best friend. And if we're always seeking these relationships, how is that any different than seeking drugs or alcohol or food that's not good for you? Unhealthy foods. How is that any different? It's just an addiction like any other. You're just seeking relationships. Just over and over and over. And then we wonder why we break up, why we leave. And it has nothing to do with, it's a two-way street, right? So the other person might have something to do with it, but if we look inside and say, okay, a relationship is about self-sacrifice, then we begin to understand that the responsibility is on us. That we can't be seeking these addictions anymore. To just love yourself for who you are, and that realizing you are whole, you're there, you're present. We don't need anything outside of ourselves, and just continue to give what we have. And by giving and giving and giving, we'll find that we'll just receive so much more. So much more than we could even expect. And let me get into expectations while we're at it, because if we're always expecting, that's what leads to unhappiness. We've created this mental gap in between what we have and what we want. And this gap right here, it's never being filled if we're always seeking something outside of ourselves. If we're always expecting something in return. So I've heard that we need to replace our expectations with gratitude, just being thankful for what we have. because we will never have anything more than what we have now. And if you think about that statement, it's like, yes, you will have more things in your life, new things will enter your life, but things will also leave as well. And so you might be accumulating more resources in that moment, but that's a future moment. In that moment, that is all that you have. And so just taking this mindset of giving, just give yourself, give, rather than take, how can I take? And enter this creative mindset rather than an intellectual mindset. And just begin to just give and create and build and explore and give what you got and continue to work on that. Day something. Boom. Bye.